Let's see. I guess pick a spot.
Yeah, you guys do kind of converge on the same time. As you notice, this is not the usual meeting spot. In fact, it's one you've almost never used.
Great.
Usually, when you do your briefings, it's in a smaller conference area.
Mm-hmm.
So
Grab a
yes,
seat.
as you enter, you do notice that there is quite a few pilots here.
Not surprising, to be honest. Though I didn't think we had quite as many pilots.
Oh, man. This is even all the teams. This is actually just a small fraction of the
Yeah.
whole teams
Where the fuck have you been?
fighting the war while you've been doing your
I
little
know, I'm
missions.
shutting up. Hi.
Ash, do you sit with them or you go find a different spot?
Alright, I was doing stuff out of character for notes.
Awesome. Ash, give me a spot check.
Ooh. That is 16.
Awesome. You notice, like, straight to your right is a group of pilots, all in jet black armor, and one of the ones that is standing up actually kind of like turns to you, kind of does the finger pistol, and gives you a wink. You recognize him.
Oh, I do. Who is he?
This is as his the name he gave you was Dennis. He was during your academy years. He was actually one of the scouting pilots. He was you and him actually got into quite a few competitions over speed and stealth.
You hear Ash just go, "Son of a fucking bitch." As he does the finger pistols, I kind of do a arrow motion at him.
Yeah. You do notice like his entire team has a patch over their shoulders of a basically what is the equivalent of the moon, an eclipsed moon.
These assholes, like the fucking Moon Squad, fucking Sailor Moon. Okay, all right, all right, Sailor Moon. Ash looks over, and he has like the eyes of like when Ash goes. Well, no, Ash usually has someone. He has eyes of bloodlust and goes, "We need to do this mission. All right, at least better than them."
Does anyone actually try to verify the patch or the team?
No, but I'm gonna look. I'm gonna like lean forward a little bit and like look at Ash. Like, I believe in the mangas that you given me, this was called a random rivalry.
um,
Because this is getting pretty anime.
uh, yeah, Ash just has like just eyes of fucking bloodlust. Yeah, actually, I do take notes of their patches and uniform and stuff, though.
Okay. Yeah, assume you have your helmet on.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. As you're doing so, Grim comes over the comms. By the way, for my records, that appears to be Dennis. He seems to have earned the rank of captain over the Twilight Recon team.
Ah, he has. I wonder how many dicks he sucked to get that position.
Hey, Ryder, can you lean forward for a second?
Can we what?
Can you lean forward for a second?
What? I do. I just was like, whatever. I lean forward, kind of sit on my.
I can't
No.
slap Ash.
Ash doesn't even acknowledge it.
No, I do it hard enough to where like your helmet moves forward.
Ash still doesn't even. He doesn't even care.
Okay, take a moment. Look who's telling you not to piss off the higher ups.
Oh,
Don't
jeez.
piss off the higher ups.
Not gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna outdo him.
Don't do anything. Don't even insult you. If he's anything like Briggs, he has the ears of a fucking bat.
I'm just going to outdo him on the mission. That is all.
Okay, that's good to strive for. Other than that, stop talking
What?
shit.
Oh,
I said
jeez.
that to Grim. I didn't really say that like.
Oh,
out loud.
I assumed you said it loud enough where we could hear.
I
No,
was
no,
actually
no.
gonna roll a listen check and do the exact same thing that you just did, Gray, but whatever.
Okay, my bad.
You-
Didn't mean
you
to
prob-
metagame.
You probably hurt your hand. You fucking slapped the goddamn.
Metal bitch.
He hit you with the metal hand.
Not hard, obviously, and he's wearing a fucking helmet.
Well, either way, moving on. Any
Sailor
other
Moon squad.
things?
Is this for the part where H announces arrival for all of us? Makes
course.
it extremely Boku no Hero Academia.
No. But Flag,
See,
go ahead
this
and
is
give me
my-
a spot check.
Oh god, now what? Tillman's here! Roll initiative!
Yes, because that makes sense.
We're giant metal death robots. Nothing makes sense. Alright, roll 20. How much of a bitch are you gonna be? Average.
Consistency.
No, usually it's failure.
Fair point.
Alright, Flack, yes. To your left, you do notice a couple pilots brandishing some very large blades.
Black just slowly turns his head forward. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. Did
Granted,
I recognize any of them reason?
You don't recognize any of the pilots, but the blades are not. They're not like grandiose. They are like they look like machetes, but like slightly more aerodynamic. They're thinner, a little bit more curved at the top rather than a flat, blunt end.
You really need to go look up blade types if you want to start talking shit to Black.
I'm not talking shit to Flack.
It's a katana. I mean,
It's not a
No.
katana.
I'm glad you didn't just go flat out katana. I was just sitting there laughing like him. I sort of break that one in half. Either
So-
way, I don't really react to it. So.
Okay, so yes, Briggs has been pretty much standing. It's awesome, entertaining. I feel so loved.
Briggs is standing there.
Yes, Briggs has been is pretty much standing there, eyeing all the teams as she's waiting just to make sure like no stragglers come in late. Pretty much as soon as your team kind of gets seated and a little bit more comfortable, she presses a few buttons on the large machine in front of you as a hologram of the IMC flagship, the Oh, fuck. Forgot the name for this ship. They did actually have a name for it. Oh, right. The Pillager is actually what it's named.
Okay.
Yes.
The IMC named their. Like. I'm just astounded by the fact they're not even trying to hide it.
What makes you think they've been trying to hide it? They literally go to plants to strip them clean.
I imagined it would be a little bit more noble sounding than the Pillager.
Well,
You-
there's no International Space Force, so there's no need to hide it.
They are pretty much the International Space Force.
That too. But speaking of that, upon seeing the ship and hearing the name, do I happen to know of that ship?
You do not. It's not one that you've ever been a part of.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I actually want. So the hologram of that comes up. As it comes up, several other ships start to dot around I'd round it. They are pretty large too. These are destroyer classes. They are destroyers, dreadnoughts, basically very large ships. Not quite as big, but obviously enough to rival it in size.
Yeah.
Definitely a fleet you do not want to really look at on the opposite side. All right, gentlemen, and whoever is gentle ladies, whoever might be here. As you, our main target is this flagship. I'm sure you already all know that, though. Problem is how to get it. Obviously, we do not have the firepower to destroy it directly through a battle. And I'm sure you're all wondering what a bunch of Titan pilots are going to do in space. Short answer is nothing. It's your job to infiltrate this ship.
Yay.
It's going to be, not going to lie and say that it's going to be an easy one. In fact, there's quite a few people who are going to die before they even get a chance to board the ship. Hopefully, though, with what we have come up with, will minimize the chance of casualties greatly. As she presses a few more buttons, and the IMC flag, the AmeriCorps flagship also comes up with a few other ships with it, a few small destroyers, corvettes, and basically small fighter ships. So, plain and simple, is we're going to be using our ships as a distraction. The plan is to maneuver our ships in a formation to probably bring out the smaller ships of the the IMC fleet and have them circle us. As she's talking, the holograms start to simulate as she's speaking. We're going to be keeping our flagship and other ships as a small distance away from theirs, enough to pepper them with good shots, though nowhere near enough to actually do any real damage, but in turn they will not be able to do any damage to our shields either. We were hoping that they will send their fleet as a response, try to surround us and prevent us from moving forward as their ship comes in from behind. This is where you all will be coming in. All of you will be, if you're Titans, aboard a Titan carrier. 2 or 3 to a carrier. And your main targets will be the broadside hangars, as well as the hangar on top. As she does this, the certain parts of the IMC flagships start to light up. You all will be jumping in behind their ship. With any luck, they'll be so focused on us that they will not be able to see you. Not until it's too late, at least. As your ships approach in, we will be turning our flagship and basically performing a headbutt on them, running full speed, firing everything we have at their ship. If our plan works, they're going to be so focused, or at least enough focused on us, that the shots they're going to be firing at you will be limited to their broadside cannons, not exactly designed to take out small fighters. Once you all have entered, whatever the remaining of our fleet will be jumping out, which means that as soon as we are gone, or as soon as you have landed, you'll be alone in that ship. At that point, I'm sorry to say, it is do or die. Main objective will be to take the bridge if at all possible. Though if the forces become overwhelming, or if we lose too many men on the field, we will reroute our forces and take out their main generators, overloading and destroying the ship completely. That's the simplest way for me to put this. Is there any questions?
Yeah, I got one.
Ryder, go ahead.
Do we know how many high-value targets are on that flagship?
Negative, though though we are sure there is plenty of generals and lieutenants, captains, so on and so forth.
I guess I should be more specific. Do we have any idea if General Williams is on that ship?
Negative, though he has been spotted on ground at several key locations. From our intel, it's unlikely he'll be there.
All right.
Though, personal vendettas aside, any other questions?
This is a personal vendetta. Just trying to avoid the bastard.
All right then. To go into further detail, we'll be pretty much staging into 3 different groups. The two groups that we're going to take in the broadside hangars, they are going to be our main force. They're going to have the most pilots among. We're going to be grouping up several different teams in order to perform this. Their job is to take the brunt of the force on the ship, including Titans, vehicles, and ships. They'll be pushing their way into the main hangars and through the Titan bays. While our third and final team is going to be pushing a slightly smaller force toward the bridge. With any luck, they're going to be so focused on taking care of the other 2 teams that our third team will be able to get there relatively unhindered. Q-Hand looks at Prince, at Ash. Ash, that'll be your team moving in quickly and quietly as best you can. Though, I doubt with your landing it's going to be any kind of quick or quiet. Basically, we want you to stay as focused as you can on moving through the ship rather than shooting or taking out enemies. Engage where you have to, but otherwise, keep moving forward.
Yes, ma'am. Got you.
Any further questions?
Kind of lean over the rider. Hey, use the last of them thermite grenades for your mag.
Yeah, it's been gone for a while.
All right, everyone, you're all set. Get to your Titans, do any final checks you have to, and then head toward the loading bay.
All right.
As everyone starts to get up. Ash, before you go, actually, I do wish to have a quick word with you. Or your
Yes,
team,
ma'am.
if need be.
Your preference.
Go ahead and let them stay then, the team.
Okay.
So yes, the pilots all exits. I'm sure you've noticed that pilot John is no longer with us right now.
Yeah.
We've actually had him reassigned to a different squad. Felt that his volatile personality would be better suited there. You'll be receiving another new recruit. I expect, unfortunately, they will not be here in time for this mission. But with any luck, they will be an asset to your team.
With
We'll
all
make
due
do with what we're
respect.
given.
Say that again?
We'll make do with what we're given. We seem to be good at that.
Yeah, and with all due respect, I think a newbie going on a mission like this might cause a little bit more hindrance than anything.
An extra Titan wouldn't be amiss here, Ryder.
Say what?
An extra Titan wouldn't be amiss here, Ryder.
No, I'm not saying we wouldn't accept it either. I'm just saying that for someone fresh out the academy to go on an assault mission like this, chances are they'd probably end up dead sooner than later, especially on our squad.
Well, with any luck, that's not going to happen. But thankfully, you don't have to worry about that this time. If you guys have no further questions, you are dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Flak has been
Yeah.
surprisingly quiet this whole entire conference.
Basically, Flack's kind of like well, where she like started talking to them about James, he's going to like kind of keep his head down, like looking down. He's going to wait for the rest of the team to leave, and he's going to ask Briggs something.
Okay, so did the other team leave?
Yeah.
I gotta suit up. I gotta clean my gun, make sure it's all good and whatnot.
I
Right,
got my helmet, but
Would this be a secret room sort of question?
Not really.
Okay. Well, yes, everyone else leaves.
You said that James was removed because he was too volatile.
I said that we felt his volatile actions were better suited somewhere else.
Does that mean you're going to get rid of me too?
Not yet, though. If we see that you have potential for another team, yes, it's possible that you'll be moved to another group.
Okay.
Where John has been moved to a group that specializes in demolitions, basically a heavy hitting, no joking around kind of squad, big booms sort of deal. Funny enough, you don't seem the sort to care much for very big explosions.
That's not my problem, but I don't even have a problem. It doesn't matter. Just random things in my head.
If there's any other questions, you could bring them to my office at any time. Though for now, I think you should be getting ready.
Yeah, you're right. This like kind of just like stands up kind of awkwardly and just walks out the room.
So, Prince, actually, as you walk out of the room, Dennis is actually there, waiting for you. He kind of, like, as soon as he sees you, like he like takes both his hands and puts them on his shoulders, like, "Hey, it's Little Ash. How you been?"
little Ash, I'll have to remember
And
that one.
He is
'cause I
actually
keep walking by.
he is actually about a foot taller than you.
Yep. Dennis. Hi. Well, hi. How's it going?
Hey, it's been going good, man. Look, they actually promoted me recently. Yeah, apparently they liked my abilities on the field. Scouting team, not much shooting, but heck, we get in there quite a bit behind enemy lines and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I was bloodthirsty for that position myself. I prefer. That's just my forte, but you know that. You know about that.
But hey, man, where's going around? You have your own team now.
Yeah, you could say that. I
Some-
have my own team. I wouldn't call them my team. But yeah, I guess
Some sort of
Not
some sort of specialty team, right? Like high value targets and all that stuff. Man, that's got to be a lot of fun.
if you like getting shot and blown up, yeah, it's pretty fun. Which I do, so it's pretty fun.
Like, he just has like the biggest grin, like not even a shitting grin. Like he's like he is actually really enjoying this conversation with you. It's like, oh come on, that's what we joined the military for, right?
Seeing this, Ash kind of actually eases up a bit, and goes,
Yes, and he does not know of your information. So like, yes, he does assume you actually signed up. You weren't forced into this or anything.
"Oh, okay, all right, my bad." Okay, he goes, I go, "Yeah, thrill seekers, right? At least that's why I joined up. Bit of a adrenaline junkie myself. So, and but while I'm at it, right?
Yeah. Did Flak ever make you that scarf? I can't remember.
No.
Yeah, I'll just sound it.
Flack has made.
I know he made
Flak
one
has
for
the
you and
original
one for
scarf.
Scout. But like,
Yeah,
I know
one for
he had this
himself
for like
and-
some panther black scarf.
The
one.
panther squirrel thing.
He would see the fucking pan figures on my helmet though.
Yeah, he kind of like gives one of them kind of like a soft flick, like, oh, like, what's this about?
I go, I was a little contest between the mechanic of our team. She has a natural talent for sneaking around, so we had a little competition. Used as
Oh,
a
I
tongue
see.
in cheek.
Oh, I see. You got too good for me, so you move on to the next person, huh?
Well,
You says
I
he's
challenge
laughing.
everyone. No, I challenge everyone. Um, I mean anyone. Um, Eventually, I tend to have the same competition with Briggs, but that's neither here or there.
Oh
But
man,
anyway,
a little
yeah,
too big for your boots as always. Hey, you might be
you know,
better than me on the field, but but we both know Briggs is way beyond us.
well, absolutely. I just think I can close that gap.
All right, man. Well, I gotta get back to my team, but hey, we're gonna be giving you as much as we're gonna give them as much hell as we can, so you guys get in there fast. Just don't take too long, you know.
Kind of pound my chest. I go, "You have my word. We're going to get in there smooth, quick, and fast." Like I said, I plan on taking this son of a bitch over. So
Like as he's walking away, like he looks over his shoulder with the finger gun again and gives you another wink.
I kind of like make like a catching motion and then do the arrow. um, and walk away.
As about this time that Flack exits the conference hall as well.
I don't. Would I still be there?
Yeah, like it's about like you guys had a little bit of a, like, well, you guys like stayed there where at like pretty much at the doors of the conference hall. And by the time your conversation was over, Flax had finished his with Briggs as well.
Hey, Flack, I'm probably gonna go take apart my rifle, clean it real quick. You wanna tag along?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Well, see you on fucking see you in hell, essentially.
Yeah, no, I don't like fire.
I know. Uh, it's like fire, but I had bad experiences with fire.
Your group is called. Your ex group was called what it was. I don't want to see what their version of hell was.
Well, I mean, our planet was kind of hell. Giant creatures. Not a lot of, not a surplus of food. He's shooting each other. Actually, I don't know if this would matter to Flack. T-shirt, and my arms are visible, and my burn scar is visible.
He doesn't even notice at this moment.
I was just saying, I kind of go, well, mission doesn't have much fire then. Actually, Ash stops mid-movement. Why don't you like fire out of curiosity? I know why you don't like glass. Because I could piece together why you don't like glass, no pun intended. But
Williams. I say that and just keep walking.
so, well, maybe together we could do the same.
Yeah.
I kind of touch that subject and go off to Armory to clean my old Bertha. That's actually not the name of my gun. I'm just saying.
Right, where do you head off to?
Well, like I said, I gotta get suited up. I kept my helmet on me. I had it strapped to my belt, but I need to go actually get the new armor stuff and the new loadout that I chose for this mission.
All right.
Then after that, I'm just gonna go run one last diagnostic on Ifrit.
As you pretty much are moving toward Ifrit, like the Titan Bay is far more active than ever before, as Titans are actually being taken out of their areas and moving toward the, well, mostly just in every direction. They have quite a few going into different hangar bays, getting ready to be shipped out.
Okay.
So you do have to kind of like watch your step as like Titans are moving around in there.
Oh yeah.
But yes, you do finally get to Ifrit.
Ready for the date? Ready for excuse me. Ready for combat, buddy?
All systems are running at ultimate levels, pilot.
It's good. But either way, one last systems check before we go, just to double check.
Affirmative.
Throw on my helmet as I'm climbing up and just get in the pilot seat.
As you do so, you do receive a lot of different, pretty much just like different stats going out across your stream. You see just different diagnostic checks as each one slowly turns green over time. It seems that we were running at peak efficiency.
All right. All right. Just hope Williams isn't on the ship. They say he's off on the field somewhere else, but guy seems to have a knack for showing up out of the middle of nowhere.
Affirmative, pilot. Though it's highly unlikely that he would foresee even this attack coming.
Well,
1 second, I'll be right back.
okay.
I'm gonna use this to go to the restroom real quick.
Shit.
I'm back.
All right. Only thing I have left to say for my end of stuff is that to answer Ifrit's question of whether or not Williams actually thought this far ahead in the war. I'm like, yes, just gonna be like, oh, never know with him, and even then, he may have something to put on the back burner just in case. So he may not be there. But he might have someone there that can handle a situation like this.
Affirmative, pilot. That is highly likely.
Shit we've been through, I've learned to never underestimate anything anymore. And that's it. I'm just gonna hang out in Ifrit.
All right. Flack, where did you decide to go?
Basically, Flack would have had all like his gear set before he even went to the meeting, and it's now just gone pawn and is just sitting inside of him.
Before long, Prince, clean your gun. You do anything after
He's
that?
in the bathroom.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Prince went to the bathroom.
No worries. Time for me to get a refill.
She wants to punch Katana.
Oh, tell her go ahead.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I was asking, so you go to clean your gun. Do you do anything else?
Clean my gun, suit up, change loadouts, and then after that, I probably go chill with Grim the rest of the time. We're probably acting like giddy schoolgirls. Like, did you hear? We got to kill a whole bunch of people. You know, not exactly like that, but you know, essentially acting like schoolgirls, essentially.
See, you say you give you schoolgirls, and I just think of anime. So about too much time. Eventually, all your Titans do receive the call to head toward one of the main hangar bays to load into a Titan transport.
Do it. And shouldn't go well.
So y'all slowly your Titans make their way through the time day as it is quite crowded, and Titans are moving around pretty much in every which direction.
Do I meet up with CJ and Flack?
Yeah. Once you guys get to the main hangar, yeah, all of you are pretty much like get there at the same time. And waiting for you is a scout.
Okay.
He's pretty much outside the Trident transport with 3 very important items.
Which are...
I want to see if y'all guess. You guys,
Void suits.
huh?
Void suits.
Void suits. No, she has 3 batteries waiting for you.
Oh,
Nice. Thank you, little sis. Don't worry, I'll bring everyone back safely.
Yeah, these are literally the last ones we have on the ship. We've kitted out everyone as best we could, but Briggs wanted to make sure that you all had at least 1 battery for shielding. Kind of the main force of the group, or main attack force on this mission, aren't you?
Yep.
you know, actually about that, I've been thinking. What Briggs says, she must really fucking trust us.
Well, to be fair, we've gone on our missions and got them done. So we technically have a 100% success rate. Just, you know, shit goes to hell.
We survive it, though. That means something. 80% luck, 20% skill.
Jesus Christ.
I would say something about concentrated power will, but we all know that that's not true.
So, the thing was that the actual lyrics of that song? Because that
Yeah.
was by accident.
Yes.
Yeah, the song goes. The song. I can find it.
That was
10%,
completely by
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power will, 5%
5%
pleasure,
pleasure,
50% pain, 100% reason to remember the
100%
name.
to remember the name.
I love
Yeah.
that song back in high school. I could speed sing that song to Night Core.
And just like that, we're getting monetized.
Probably.
I'm taking that check and that check, but
If
yeah,
y'all-
I did not mean to quit that song.
It doesn't really matter.
No.
We're getting demonetized, great. I don't have a freaking. I'm not getting any money yet.
I know.
They can't demonetize me from 0. 0 divided by 0 is still 0.
They'll find a way, maybe.
Until you end up in debt.
Yeah. At that point, I'm just going to close YouTube and say, hey, fuck it. You'll never find me, motherfuckers.
But they will. Because bullshit.
Good work, Prince, by the way.
I did that, dude. Accidental. Accidental. That was nice. But yeah.
So
Let's
yes,
do space Normandy.
you all get your batteries placed in and load up into a ship.
Nice.
How much do batteries give? So I could just put this on Grimm's.
20
20
shielding.
points.
It gives 20 points of
Shielding, yes.
okay.
I'm just gonna put it in wounds. Fuck it. I would know what it means.
Da, 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 da. We'll put it in AC items.
Excuse me.
Twenty shields. Bam.
So are we all like sitting in our Titans now waiting, or
Pretty much, they have loaded into the carrier. The hangar bay's doors have opened. As you see, as you look out, you can see different ships taking off slowly, one by one. Finally, becomes your turn as the carrier doors close. Yeah, you get over your comms from the pilot seat. Squadron 2. Hard breacher 5 heading out. As you guys lift off, you feel the shaking of the ship, and it's slowly drifting off toward the exit doors. You get
Alright.
as you exit the ship, you get a patch feed to your helmets from the pilot seat, so you can see what's going on around you.
Alright.
You guys wait for a little bit longer as the final ships leave their flagship. Then, as they do so, you do see like their drives start to activate their FTLs. As first the flagship, then the rest of the fleet leaves. You guys are still there, floating.
Getting antsy. Grim. Play Don't Stop Me Now.
Affirmative, pilot. The first few seconds of Don't Stop Me Now will come online. Then all of a sudden, there is an error, followed by copyright strike.
Damn it! I blame the IMC. Damn you, IMC and strict copyright laws.
Confirmed. IMC is Google.
all right then. Well, as that happens, Black kind of like claps his hands together, takes a deep breath, looking to, I guess it would be considered a void now.
Yes, you can see the space area. Yes. Over the
I'm trying to
intercoms.
figure out what the fuck this god's name is.
Over the comms, Marauder Corps has engaged IMC ships. Battles have begun. As your pilot's kind of giving you like what he's hearing over the radio.
Alright.
Basically, like, where he's basically saying this under his breath, where he can't be heard over comms, but Black's clapping his hands together, closing his eyes, and says, I know Nin has been destroyed. I know you probably don't even exist anymore. But Lady Hell, yes, her name's fucking Hell, don't laugh at me. If you still exist, please guide my sword and protect my family. And he basically just takes a deep breath, claps his hands together 3 times, and then he plays Don't Stop Me Now, but he's not going to get a copyright strike because he has it downloaded.
Oh no, I'm listening to that right now as we speak.
No, but you literally brought up the song. You brought up a Queen song. Black has that shit. He's blaring over speakers.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm yes. Fucking I don't want to post the gif, but fucking Ash just like sitting here. You know that Deku gif where he's a fucking kid? Like he's like Ash is excited as shit. He's ready. Like this is great.
Oh yeah, like he's gonna turn his mic back on. Basically, I'll just go. Last time I listened to this song, I lost an arm. You better not make me revisit that.
Oh God.
I played it on it.
From the pod seat. Can I suggest a different song then?
No, louder. Turns up volume.
I think it's really tempting fate.
You do not know me.
I can't tell if I'm on my way to hell.
Already there.
Anyway, just careful out there.
IMC flagship has begun its attack run. Prepare for FTL jump.
This never feels nice.
You start feeling the ship pretty much just boot up its speed as its engines are on their afterburners. As it does, you do start seeing this distortion in in space time as you are entering light speed. After a few seconds of the phenomenon, you guys do. It returns to normal. From your feed, you can see the IMC ship almost like nose deep into the Marauder Corps ship. Or sorry, other way around. Marauder Corps ship almost nose deep into IMC ship.
Now or never, boys.
Yeah, as the entire fire team heads out at top speed. Several small fighters come in as well as they are making quick shots at the broadside cannons, hoping to either deter their fire or disrupt them enough that they don't take hits. Pretty much almost as soon as you jump in, you guys are taking fire from the broadsides. Though rather large, they are not very precise when it comes to smaller ships. But you do feel the shake of space as explosions do happen all around you.
It's like a fucking roller coaster. Where the
God.
fuck those are?
I was saying, why do you know what roller
Yeah,
coaster is?
God damn it. You never liked those things.
How are they? Are they like this? I hear the expression. I don't know what it means.
Oh, shit.
I assume Don't Stop Me Now is stop now. Flags playing fat bottom girls in the background.
Oh, God.
Fuck the depressing shit. I'm getting hyped.
My question is, would he understand what a flat bottom girl is?
After the whole talk with Pond, yes, he knows what it means now. He doesn't care though, he just likes the song.
From the pod seat, taking evasive maneuvers, as you guys actually do feel like the shift in weight as it veers slightly to the left, then quickly changing its direction again. Heading for top hangar now. Dang, you're looking real lucky. The heck was that?
What?
I pulled up some.
Katana, get the fuck out of here. No, I
What?
don't need something.
Oh, he's on a different map.
No, the freaking computer AI Katana came up.
Oh.
No.
I hate Cortana on fucking Xbox. Like I'll say some shit random. I'll be like potato salad.
Yeah.
What did you say? I'm like,
Fuck
what?
Yeah, I don't know what I said, but like, I pulled up these things off of your search. Like, what search? What? No. It's the most
I didn't
random.
even say shit to you, lady.
Yeah, it was the most random thing ever.
Why are there so many fat bottomed girls on my screen?
What? What? What?
Oh, dude,
What
I'm
did
just
you
saying.
do?
Say that out loud.
No,
Uh,
no, great H. He's like, the hell, Cortana's been, it's like, he's been doing my last previous searches. And his last words were evasive maneuvers, and then, oh no. Moving on.
This game.
Wow, nose.
We're not
Okay,
talking about
Cortana,
you,
can
Anne.
shut up. Go play your Halo game.
Call of Duty.
No, I was making a joke because on Halo it's Cortana.
Wow, the fleet is actually the main force has actually come pretty much unscathed.
Yay.
As your ships do keep moving toward it. All right, we're breaking off from the main fleet. As your ship does veer off, pretty much leaving the rest of the group in their own different trajectory.
Oh damn, I just realized the perfect song to play when we were getting bounced around by an explosion.
Just cause. Oh god.
Yeah,
That's not good.
Ryder, you're starting to feel a little sick for it, as you're not used to space
Yeah,
travel of this
that's
kind.
why I did that, because I was just like, Ryder's just like, oh, I shouldn't have ate breakfast.
As you break off, you have a pretty much straight shot for the higher hangar bay. As you're coming in, though, you do hear there is a very large explosion right next to you.
Oh shit.
You lost your shields. Main thrusters have been compromised.
Ah, fuck.
Grab your oh shit handles. Think we're gonna need it soon.
Have you seen the size of this cockpit? The entire thing's a no shit handle.
Shut up, the both of you. Can we drop from here?
Yeah, he's starts losing control. I won't be able to readjust. We could try to keep going through keep the ship going, or you guys can make a jump from here.
Oh.
What does our noble leader say?
You don't know what I want to say. Test our luck, or let's just jump from here. I'll leave it to y'all.
Say jump.
Neutral.
What was that, Gray?
Neutral. I don't know which side to pick.
Okay. Well, I was neutral as well. Since CJ said jump, let's jump. Oh, Ryder, sorry.
All right, let's go.
Affirmative. You see the pilot start switching over to switching his helmet on to a different setting, as it makes the airtight seal around him. Opening hangar doors now, opening up the hatch doors now. But from both sides, the doors start to open into the vastness of space. There's a slight windstorm as air gets sucked out of the cockpit, out of the ship, and for a few seconds, then returns to normal.
Oh, best of luck to you, man. It's to the pilot is, I guess I'm the first one to run and jump out. Jump out.
All right, CJ, jump check.
Yay. Oh, this is gonna end well. That ended so well. I knew that was gonna end well.
All right, who's next?
Me, I'm gonna jump out. If I can, tumble out, but I doubt I can. So I'm
That's
gonna
a
jump
jump.
out. Yeah. 15. I have a -1 to jump.
Okay, and Flak finally.
Wait, Why is jump strength?
How far you jump is based off of how strong you are.
Alright, well. There we go! Come on, roll 20! Fuck me over!
That just
Fuck you,
getting
I'm
out
playing Pinball Wizard as this is happening.
Also, before I jump, I kind of look over to the pilot. I go, all right, if you see back on base, fucking owe you one for okay flying.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I can actually explain this pretty well. Pretty much as soon as Flak exits the ship, there is another explosion as the main cockpit is struck by a shell.
Ooh.
Main cockpit of pond?
No, of the ship you're in.
Fuck. So am I just spiraling through space now?
Yeah, you pretty much got. You're not spiraling, but like as soon as you jump, like the explosion rockets you and you start moving off course.
God.
How the fuck am I supposed to pilot pond in space? Someone give me a fucking pamphlet!
Pilot, we are off course. We must use our dash kit, thruster kit, to realign.
Well, let's do it! So I take it I lost a dash for this?
For the next fight, yes.
That's kind of bullshit, but yeah.
Better than the alternative.
No, it's not bullshit mechanics of this bullshit that not one as soon as I actually tried to get in the game. It's like I never left.
It's like I never left. You say that.
For anybody who's watching this video, Flak is notorious for not being able to roll well.
Also,
As in, it almost made my character commit suicide because he couldn't do shit right.
it is amazing that immediately the first important roll is the nat
Yeah!
1.
It's almost like Roll 20 is trying to kill my character. Fuck you, Roll 20. I will survive, damn it. No, I'm not playing that song.
I did. That's whatever.
So, anyways, as I said before, these are the biggest maps I've ever created.
Oh, wow, you really outdone yourself.
Oh, don't worry, it's just one of them.
I know I'm fucking with you. I've created maps on my own. I know how hard it is sometimes. Also, I can see the little blue bars behind that one ship.
Blue bars.
Oh,
Those are just jet engines.
They look like health bars.
They are not.
Oh, I see
Okay,
now.
that ship is weird then.
I think since the thrusters kind of camouflage with the grates and whatnot, and then the blue outline's such like a eye popper.
Yeah. Alright, so anyways. Okay.
Just imagine Flat crashes through whatever door we're supposed to go through. And it's like, it's fucking being
Ash, as you are like pilot, as you're like as Grim is basically flying through space toward this cockpit. You are receiving fire from some other broadsides. Thankfully, they are even less accurate now that you're literally just a floating Titan.
Yeah, kind of hold my gun up. Hopefully, my gun catches a couple of the glancing blows.
We're entering now, pilot. Prepare for impact. Ash, roll me a dex check. Dex save. Reflex. Or tumble, which is ever, if it's...
I'm pretty
whichever is
sure
better.
they're the same. Yeah, they're the same for me. Spoop, I can roll on the sheet. Is that called it? What did I roll? 15.
21.
That is correct roll. Just wanted to make sure because the last time they were all fucking wonky, but no, I rolled a 15, then plus 6. That's correct. All right.
As you come in, Grim shifts its weight at the last second, and your forward momentum takes you down into the... And you land about there.
Easy work. Good sounds already. Mission's gonna go perfectly.
I hate you.
Talking
This
near
is a
him.
sign for with our personal checks. I'm fucked.
We'll see.
Why does his thing say flak?
I have no idea.
That's not flak.
Whose thing says what now?
Grim. For some reason he
Grim
says flak.
says flak.
I
I
don't
can't
see a
even see
tag.
that. Yeah, I don't even see a tag.
Yeah, don't know why. It's really weird. Oh, that's right, because I let you control him for a little bit, remember?
Yeah, whenever I was trying to get my phone to work and it kept fucking, like, not showing everybody.
Yeah, so there we go. It says Ash now. You know, he doesn't really need to.
Mm.
Guilds, H.
Also, fun fact, whenever we're doing this and he just landed, the song playlist I was listening to just with the Angels Fall.
Nice.
I'm free. Free fall. I'm sorry.
No, Angels Fall by Breaking Benjamin. Damn.
Oh.
All right. Ryder, you're next up.
All right.
You-
All
Form a dex as well.
right. We'll go with tumble. It's a better number, but it probably won't save me. Oh, 15.
15 is good. Much like how Grim did it at the last second. Ifreda shifts his weight toward the back, shooting his feet forward. As he comes landing down, scraping across the graded floor, but does come to a stop upright.
Yay.
Flak, you did receive, you did get back on course, thankfully. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check for your landing. Or tumble.
Dexterity or tumble?
Either or, whichever's bigger.
Hey, guess what? My tumble's a 6. I just rolled a 2.
That is a vast improvement by at least a double of a...
No, I rolled a 2. And it's
Really
only
vast
got better because I have a plus 6 to it.
I mean, it's a vast... it's a double your last roll, at the very least.
Yeah, because this one's going off of dexterity and the points I put into it.
I mean, double as in, like, you got 1, now you got 2.
I hate roll 20.
We know, Gray.
Flak prayed to a fucking goddess of death. What the fuck you want from me, roll 20?
Pray to Cthulhu.
I was just thinking that. Like,
No, the Elder's monstrosity does not want to help me. He just wants to see me tortured.
Anyways, as Gray comes through, he unfortunately his trajectory wasn't perfect, as he did have to adjust. As he kind of like scrapes across the floor, does a little bit of a tumble, but he does ultimately end up on his feet, as like he kind of grabs onto the ship right here with his right hand to steady it. Pond stays himself.
you all right over there?
Not meant for space.
Affirmative, pilot.
I never could have been better.
Shut up, Mr. Giant Titan lands on his feet perfectly.
To be fair, I've made Grim do some pretty stupid stuff in my back on target.
Have you met me?
Fair point.
You know, this may be
Anyway, let's
space,
kick some
but
ass.
I'm pretty sure they can hear us over there.
You do realize Flak is still like blaring music out of the speakers, right?
No?
I realize that.
We're the attack force, and they're going to see us and hear us coming. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh shit, that's a lot of them.
Yeah, so as you're doing this,
Fuck. That's not good.
The fuck are those?
4 missiles come down around you guys, barely missing you. Some Titans have decided to move up and around as you were talking, / having your little convo. And initiative, gentlemen.
Oh, where's my initiative? There it is.
Ah.
Oh, now I get higher.
Woohoo!
215's amazing.
My dex is 4.
So's mine.
Six.
Who do you want to go first?
Oh, fucking. That's why. Bacallado. All right.
Ash, did you never update your character sheet?
No. I rolled 1d20 and whatnot off the thing, thinking that it would work, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I have to do. Here I'm just rolling just to get on the sheet.
Well, I mean, your picture's right there.
On
So your dex is like what? 5?
6.
I hate you.
So wait, what was your
I
roll?
don't hate you, I hate
I'll
your
click you.
stats.
16 plus 6. So
All right,
20.
Ifrit and Pawn, re-roll.
Okay.
What?
Re-roll for who goes first.
How about this? Ryder, do you want to go first?
You got 11. What did you get?
Oh my god, really? You have to...
Just make a roll. 20.
Oh,
Black goes first.
That's why I didn't want to fucking roll! Do it! Pawn, this is not the time
I was gonna say they
to
go last.
fucking go glitchy on me.
Ugh.
Well, so remember what Briggs just said. We're not here to kill, sadly. We're here to. This fight though, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to kill at least a couple of these fuckers.
Mm-hmm. That and blowing up a couple of ships wouldn't hurt, would it?
Well, if you capture,
Shit. I mean, okay, if we capture just a flagship in itself, I think we could take a couple of losses. Like, not this is just like I think. So if we need to, I would say go ahead. Let's avoid blowing this one up though, because I imagine this would hurt this ship a lot.
Yeah.
This big fucker right here.
Well, I'm not saying let's start blowing all of them up. I'm just like,
yeah, no.
blow up whatever's in our way. Well, not necessarily whatever's in our way, but you know.
Yeah, like this one or like this one.
all right. Ash, you get to go first.
Okay.
Alright, question, though, H.
Yes.
Our objective is to just get to the bridge, correct?
Yes. At the current point, your objective is to get to the bridge.
Okay.
Man, I just remember how slow I am. All right.
Yeah, I just looked at my thing too, and it's like,
Yeah, we have 2 fucking... I don't even know what the fuck... Ogres class Titans and a fucking Atlas. Right, Atlas, whatever the fuck I'm called.
Yeah, you're right, Atlas. I think that's right.
What's the
Alright,
one that's medium?
Is it? That was Atlas the Small.
yeah, I think it's the Outstrider or the Strider.
Yeah, the Strider class is what I am.
All right. I'm going to double move. Because I'm out of shooting range of them. I'm gonna double move, and that's my turn. Oh wait, do boosters recharge after fights?
Yes.
Yes.
Then I also do a booster. It's another 15, right?
It is 10.
And okay. All right. Ooh. And that's my turn.
All right. Pawn.
I'm moving like... Is that explosion gonna hurt me if I walk through it?
No, they're gone already. Just a quick explosion.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna move like right there. If
Go
you
for
can move me, please.
You
So,
can't?
like, I'm holding the arrow.
Oh, right there?
Just to know where, yeah. Just to know where it was, so I didn't just like, over here. It's like 70 over. And then I'm going to basically be holding up my sword in defensive position.
All right. Ifrit.
Thermite launcher goes 40 feet. That's cool. Uh. Oh shit. That's about all I can do. That's it.
All right. Actually, let me pull some stuff up real quick. That's actually all I needed. Okay, good. All right. So, tones go first.
Titan AC is still just Art Dex plus 10, right?
Yes. Okay.
Two tones, Legion, and 2 ions in.
All right. Tone. The first tone is going to take a shot at Ifrit.
Okay.
It sees Black's pretty much sword go up, and it immediately just like changes its scope and turns slightly to Ifrit.
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah.
All right. There's a +3 for it.
It's
A 9. That
Okay.
misses.
Yeah, -2 for the every 5 feet you're out of range. So yeah, that's a hard miss as a shot goes wide. And that's what it does for its turn. Okay. So it moves about here. You actually can't see him from under the ship. That's not complete. He has no cover there.
Okay.
Who are you talking about?
The tone over here.
Off to the left.
The ship is
Oh,
actually
okay.
raised up enough that you can see him fully.
Okay.
That's that for turn. Ions are going to be moving up. 20 and 20. Oops. North Star. Think if it can. Nope, doesn't work. Oh, there's a way to measure and then make a move.
Space? I don't know.
No. Oh well. I'll figure out again later.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that's still out of his sniper range. Yeah, he's only gets an 80. So he's going to keep moving. And finally, the next Legion. He's nowhere near you guys.
Question: how big are these ships right here to these guys or us?
Those are basically pilot ships. They are transports.
I'm saying though, like how tall are they to the Titans?
Titans can shoot over them, yes, but it's basically considered half cover.
Okay.
This one's like, cause this one, if it's behind it completely, is full cover. Same with these ones.
All right, and how much does half cover give?
Half cover is 2, full cover is 3, I believe.
Okay. I thought full cover meant you can't hit them unless you go around.
No, Pathfinder, you can still hit them if they're firing on you. It's basically one of those things where they're popping their head out to shoot.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm still thinking fantasy melee style.
Yeah.
Yeah. It means my sword can't hit them.
All right, Ash, back up to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and move my 15 here. And then I'm going to take a at this tone 60. Okay, I get a -2 to this. Oh. Oh. That happened.
Wait, did you
Grim
move then
stomp.
shoot?
Shot.
Because you gotta remember, you gotta rev up your gun.
Oh shit. Never mind then. I fucking forgot about that shit.
God damn it, Prince, you wasted
Um,
your 20.
Just don't move then. I rev up and then because I could rev up then shoot, right?
I really shouldn't allow that, but go ahead, just because it is a 20. And God knows we're gonna need all those.
Totally forgot I have to rev up my gun. I totally forgot.
We haven't played in so long.
I know. Yes,
totally forgot.
Predator Cannon has to rev up, but it has for every action is allowed to use
I told you this is not the time for a mission.
Colonel, I found these amazing things called Titans.
The weapons,
They're
system
just
has
like-
Metal Gear.
They're just like Metal Gear, but better. I mean, worse. I don't know. What do Metal Gears do again?
I don't want to hit Snake with the shotgun.
22 damage.
Yeah, 22 damage. As I just rev bullets over Pawn's head.
That is far above his threshold. He is making a sync check right now.
What?
That is above his threshold. He's doing a sync check.
What?
Damn it.
Not
What?
not Flack, the pilot that got hit.
Oh. You gotta specify there, H.
I feel like if you don't get hit, you should have to do a sync check.
I don't know. I'm still getting used to these new rules.
Gotta remember that. Gotta rev up.
Oh god.
Alright, yeah, he has no will.
You have no will to live.
Oh, jeez, he's completely desynced. You just see this tone start to shut down.
Oh, cool. Although that don't bode well for me.
While still holding up Pawn's sword, Pawn's just going like slowly turn. Do it again!
Working on it. As that's my turn.
I was talking to Graham.
What was I about to check? I was about to check something. Dang, I forgot.
Intimate pilot.
What'd he say?
Pilot.
No, what'd you say?
Is intimate pilot. Like Grim said that.
Death is imminent, pilot.
You're
Yeah,
breaking up,
I
sorry.
can't
If
hear
you're
you.
is imminent pilot, it's like, what the fuck is imminent?
Murder, death, destruction.
On, you're up.
Fucking. No, Pawn, get off that. Alright, so. It's 40. Alright, Alright. So, not used to this shit.
No, I can do this.
Alright, so I'm going to try and run and gun, slash run and slash. I'm going to move, yeah, the full 50, and then I'm going to try to arc wave this Legion.
All right. Could be a -2 to your attack.
And then pawn, do better than flak. That's all I'm going to ask. 11, well, 9.
That does miss.
I tried. What does roll 20 hate me so fucking much? The throwaway roll, not 20. Everything else, you're shit.
Great. High or low?
Low.
Nope.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, roll 20.
Should've
Fuck
used
you. Of course. Fucking DM rolls at 18 naturally.
Yes, and it was to see if he hit one of the ships and it caused it to blow up.
Yes, actually, I was going to see if it may malfunction after you had the ship start firing its main cannon.
That would be funny. That would be bad.
See, as cool as that would seem, I don't see how Arcway would do that where it literally like, puts the ship in stasis.
Frying its systems.
Okay, fuck it.
Ifrit, you're up.
It'd be what? Actually, I doubt this is gonna work, but I'm gonna double move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm gonna try and hit that whatever that is, that tone there.
All right.
Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I forgot what my macros were.
Did y'all not set these weapons up on the sheet?
That is a hit.
I actually did.
And I'll take that
Okay,
17 damage as it directly hits it.
Yay!
The immediately just
I
starts
actually
to
do
melt
have
through the
something.
cockpit
Wait, what?
of the tone.
Oh yeah, he took damage from the Legion too.
You took major damage from that Legion.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking like, 17 health, that's, oh wait.
Yeah, I got a crit.
Yeah, that you pretty much just like you just pretty much deadlocked that cockpit, pretty much smashed it in, and then Ifrit just like shot a grenade launcher into what was left, and the thermite just like melted through and hit and just like cover the pilot.
Oh, I cooked it from the inside? Cool.
You cooked it from the outside inside.
Oh. That's it. My turn's over.
Not that I'm ungrateful, but please don't miss. I say, this Titan's melting beside me.
I want to make a pawn joke, but I won't.
What would Pawn say in this situation to make fun of Black?
Violet, please no longer miss.
Hey asshole, you're half of this.
Affirmative. I am half.
We're having another fucking VR battle after this, you asshole.
Who are you going to fight? Yourself?
No, Black versus Pawn.
I don't see how this would be productive, Pilot.
Just let's move, please.
Yeah.
Wait, they do move 25, right? Yeah, they do. Okay. No, that's wrong. That was wrong. Back up. You move only 20.
Fuck.
So I was here. So technically he's under the ship.
Okay.
Come here. Oh, dang it. Stop that. There, got it.
Bam.
Yep, you are in range. And he does take his shot. This is +3.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, even if I can't do anything about that.
That is his Predator Cannon.
Oh.
Sorry, Tracker Cannon. 3d8. E. 20's out the ass today.
I have one shield left.
Almost max.
I have 1 point of shield left.
No, you don't have any shield. Actually, you're really lucky. Because that's doubled.
Oh, you're right. I forgot it's doubled.
But shields take the full brunt of it and stop immediately. So you have 0 shield, but you have full health still.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, we'll fix that.
That's a lot better than taking, was that 38 damage
Yeah.
direct to your hole?
Yeah.
Somebody hit that motherfucker.
Yeah, but pretty much
You're closer.
Ifrit, as soon as Ifrit takes the shot, he looks to the left and sees the other tone. As a tracker round comes straight at his cockpit. Luckily, the shield does catch it and breaks off the main front of it. That was close, pilot.
Yeah. We just don't mention this to, Scout when we get back, because, yeah. She doesn't need to be right about everything.
It'd be a lot easier if she was not right about everything.
It would be.
Alright, so yeah. This on moves here. As he does so, he pushes, basically he's doing a full run. As he does, he pushes this ship slightly. Complete his run.
Are you playing fucking Mario? Fucking, oh my god, State, you're a fucking nerd.
Stop hating on Mario.
I can't hear the music anymore.
I just started playing, the Super Mario 64?
It's not what it is.
There it goes.
No, I'm saying, I feel like a bigger nerd because I know this is from that game.
I'm pretty sure it's not Mario, though.
It is. This is wherever you go into, one of Bowser's worlds to go,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's been forever.
Alright, Ifrit is now in range.
Shit. That's a miss.
Yeah. So as that first shot just came off, you see another blast, another beam of light go right past you.
Is Pawn invisible again?
No!
Not yet.
My sword is up!
Yeah, the Legion does see you though, and it as it revs its cannon as it did take a movement. Ash, your turn.
Okay.
Okay, I thought there were 2 legions on the field because it doesn't show names on my turn order, so I got really scared.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here, right behind Frit. And then I'm going to take a pot shot at that one.
You moved
Can't
less
flip it
than
to
10, right?
No, I did not. Here.
How much did you move?
I moved 15.
That's your full movement. That meant you would have to stop revving.
Hold on, I think.
15 is your full movement. If you're revved, you can move up to 10.
Okay, well then I move here. That would be 10.
All right.
Kingdom Hearts battle music.
This sounds like, right?
What did it say? It sounds like the Olympus Coliseum.
A little bit.
That'd be okay.
That'd be
So I should-
2 minus. It is out. It is 10 out of your range. That is a miss.
And then I go to shoot again. That is right. That's a 10.
That's also a miss.
Both of my barrages go awry.
As this little ship takes the brunt of the force from your shots. It's my turn. Fawn, you're up.
I'm getting right in this dude's face. And I'm going to try to put my broadsword through his cockpit. Actually, no, I'm going to try to cut off whatever arm's holding the minigun.
You're on what?
I'm going to basically, I'm targeting whichever arm's holding the minigun. But
Alright. Performing
I'm going for a broadsword attack.
So you're performing cold shot?
Yeah, what's the penalties to it?
He gets a +2 to AC.
Well, I'm probably going to miss anyway.
Nat 20. Called it! Oh no, never mind.
No,
Damn it.
No. Roll 20 hates me. It's teasing me now. Look at that green 26 right there you could have just done. Well, fuck your hopes and dreams.
To be fair, that was the green 10, not 20.
Still, it's green 26. So it's teasing me there. Fucking teasing me.
So yes, your swipe goes wide as he pulls his hand out of the way.
Guess what? Black's gonna die!
Everett?
Damn, he's still a little ways out the way, and I have to reload.
You can reload while moving.
I know. So I'll move. Oops. My 15. And then try and reload as I run. Or as I move. Just a dex check, save, whatever.
Yeah, give me a dex.
Well, straight dex check. Well, shit.
Unfortunately, you do fumble the shot, and it falls to the ground.
That sucks. But yeah, I guess that just means now I'll take my actual action. Or wait, no, that used up both of it, didn't it? Shit.
No, that was one action.
Oh, okay.
That was a movement, a moving action plus your bonus action to allow you to reload.
Oh, well then I'll just have to use my actual action to regular reload then, and that'll be it.
All right. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is Kingdom Hearts now. Gosh, I need to zoom in a little bit. Yep, this is Kingdom Hearts. All right, Grim. This Tone is taking half cover, and is now going to be start shooting over the ship at you.
Gotcha.
That's a 10.
That does not hit.
Awesome. So another shot just goes right over you. No, it doesn't have the sight.
Haha.
So we just move up a little bit more. Grim, another ion, looking straight down at you. What was that? Oh, bling headshot. Thanks for following. First follower that isn't one of my close friends. You're so kind. Okay. Where is it going? Alright, Ifrit, you're taking shots. He has a negative, though. He's out of range.
Okay.
Not Ifrit, Grim. 11 plus 3 minus 2. That is a 12. I'm pretty sure that does not hit.
And that doesn't hit.
Alright. Go ahead and move on. It's now... Or star. 60 and 105. Yeah. Ifrit, taking you out.
Trying.
Oh, wow. That's a hard miss.
Yep.
As his shot goes major wide. And final Legion, as he has spun up and now pretty much facing Flak in the face with a giant Predator cannon. Gray, you there?
Sword is up.
Okay, so I want to make sure.
What's his dex bonus?
2. 19.
14 plus 5.
19.
You went on a draw.
I'm basically pushing my sword against his barrel, like, bounce that way, bounce that way, bounce that way.
Second shot.
No! What's that?
That's a hard miss, I'm pretty sure.
Second attack.
He has a second attack?
Predator cannons have continuous fire if they do not move.
Yeah, if they're revved up.
No! Bad!
So yeah, his gun just starts to heat up and bullets start flying in every which direction.
Except me.
Oh no, they hit the sword quite a few times.
No, I'm saying except Pawn himself.
Yes, except Pawn itself. Aren't you lucky?
Oh, God.
Ash, it is your turn.
Graham, he's copying you! I'm doing a very bad job of it!
I mean, you got real close. You sure you want to say that?
I tip debt every time I play this game, okay? I have no fear.
Use my
this.
10,
Just anger.
and I take my shot at the tone. That's a -2, right?
Yes, he does have a
Yeah, that's a 22.
22. That is still a hard hit.
Okay, that's hard hit. Cool. 13 damage.
13 damage.
Okay, so I moved.
That does
Did my
hurt.
main action, bonus action.
Real quick before you do that.
Let me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to reload.
Alright, that does stop your rev. You will have to rev up next round.
Ah, yeah. I have no ammo. I'm completely dry.
Okay, so I want to make sure you knew that. Pawn! Flak!
Basically, as soon as the bullets stop, I'm going to just maneuver the blade and once again try and take out that arm that's holding that fucking minigun.
Okay, another aim shot.
Alright, so come on, Pawn. Do good. I'm done, roll 20. You win. I'm dead. I fucking lose.
That is rough.
That's 2 nat 1s in a row. Nat 20 that goes
Nat
nowhere.
Okay. Great. You want to try on Discord? Maybe
It's going to be the same.
it is, but let's try anyways.
Fucking. I don't even remember what.
It's
D20. Where's the fucking plus symbol on my keyboard? Fuck it. 16 plus 4. 20.
20. -2 for his aim shot. That still beats him. Roll your damage.
It's automatically rolled on there unless you want me to re-roll it.
13. Okay. 13 is above his fortitude, so you roll for your sever.
I thought thought that. Oh, what do I roll?
Another d20 plus your strength.
I'm going to click broadsword again or no, I'm going to roll in Discord. Because fuck this bullshit roll 20. As it gives me a 4 also.
Alright.
4 plus fucking 3 is that 7 altogether.
19. Yeah, you damage his
Rolls are
arm, but
really
it's...
weird, Age.
Huh?
Your how you roll for this is weird.
Basically,
Like,
you
I
guys...
thought-
Basically, status ailments happen after you beat... After your damage beats their fortitude threshold. If that happens, you get to roll again for your sever attack. If you beat his fortitude again, it is severed off.
Okay.
But no, his arm is damaged. You can see that for sure.
Yeah. So I'm used to the old way where it's like if you roll damage higher than the Constitution save.
He still takes that 13 damage you did to him.
Okay.
And yes, hitting him again in the same spot will be easier from now on. So every time you hit it, even if you don't get the sever, you still get takes a negative to its fortitude in that area.
All right. Well, basically, we're gonna held my sword back up and like get ready to deflect.
And finally, Ifrit.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a move and a dash to go 25. So basically, right in front of this thing. There, and then I'm gonna shoot the North Star.
Take your shot.
Doo-doo-doo.
I need to figure out why it's not ruining my 3D dice.
Oh. Fuck. Why did that? It's got no bonuses, but it's actually 8
Wow.
plus 4.
8 plus 4.
Yeah.
It does not beat him. But look at that 16. 4,
Yeah,
2, 1, 4.
1, 4, 1, 4. What the hell?
I think that's perfect average.
I think that's why it's blue.
No, blue happens when you get both a negative or the minimum plus your maximum. That's pretty crazy. That does miss though, Ifrit.
Okay. Now I'm down a dash.
Give me this 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
For those that are watching, I will fully claim that Roll20 has given me illegal die. And by that I mean they've been fixed to always roll low, except for the rare occasions. Usually, those are like this one was, where it's just a throwaway roll. And H proceeds to make me roll even though it does that.
And I think that's why. Attacks if I do. Your ranged attack bonus is 4.
Let me unleash the lightning, you fucking stupid computer program!
I'm just testing something, so we can just ignore this. Okay, it does add the 4 on there, so that was a 7. And it's still only 1. Okay.
That's great. That's really great.
That's definitely bad.
That's
Okay, I'm
roll
back.
20.
What
That
happened?
is roll 20. I rolled 5 d20s and
Wow.
3 of them were 4. I'm going to email somebody at this point.
Please do. Seriously. Eh.
Never mind, the DM's rolled shittier, so I can't say anything now.
Yeah, but I already had 2 20s.
Yeah.
And I had 2 nat ones.
Yeah, so.
Guess what? I'm the yin to your yang, asshole.
Yeah, it is really feels what it is, right? All right.
Anyway,
Grim, you're taking a shot from a tone.
Get on. I'll take the shot. But,
12.
that misses.
Yeah, you
Why aren't you slow motherfuckers moving?
Because they're slow motherfuckers. They
I
really-
did move. It doesn't look like I moved, but I moved. I know.
I know. I'm from Black's point of view. You just looked
And-
over your shoulder. Grim's still way back there.
DD 60. You are within range,
Yeah, I'm in range of that.
and he's opening up his full tubes and shooting a triple shot. First shot is
asshole.
regular. The next two have a -5 penalty. The first one's negative or normal. 14, 15, 17.
Does not hit, barely.
Not a hit. Next ones have -5. That's a hard miss. 18, 17, 16.
Both of those are misses.
Awesome. So yeah, just like a barrage of energy just comes and flies around Grim.
Why do I feel the need to call that one Newt Newt?
Does you miss that often?
No, I was making a joke with Flack.
All right, Ifrit, same thing for this other ion.
okay.
It's going to take a regular shot.